Coming into the season, did you think you'd be in a position to start with the guys kind of in front of you?
That was definitely my goal. I mean, we graduated Bond, graduated Brennan and them, so we knew that the right tackle spot was going to be open. So right when that season ended, I made it my goal. I want to win the starting spot. Through spring, Blue Dawn, training camp, I had my eyes set on that. So yeah, that was a goal for me.
What were some of the off-season maybe weight goals that you had, strength goals like that, and were you able to achieve those?
Yeah, one of the biggest things for me was flexibility, explosion, and foot quickness. That was a big focus for me, and through Blue Dawn and spring training with Lou and all that, I think I improved in almost everything physically.
Considering your background and kind of your pedigree with your dad and his experience, how do you feel like that is maybe giving you, do you feel like that's giving you a leg up in preparation, knowing what to expect, college, training camp, these kinds of things?
Yeah, growing up around NFL training camps and NFL players, I think coming in, I kind of wasn't exactly shocked by the speed of the game because I'd seen it, been around it, and, I've been watching film with my dad since I was a kid, so I kind of had a feel for the game coming in, so that helped a lot.
Do you still talk to him, pretty regularly? Does he critique the way you play? Do you go to him for, for tips and these kinds of things? What's your relationship like, maybe on the field?
Well, he's coaching for the Chiefs right now, so he's not always able to watch many of my games, but he records them, he watches them, and he kind of texts me a few days later giving me his whole grade critique of my gameplay, so that helps a lot. And if I ever have a question, I can always go to him. He's always there to help me, so that's been huge for me.
Remember the moment that you found out you're going to start against South Carolina? How early on in the process did you find out, and what were some of the feelings that you felt, knowing that?
About a week into training camp, I was rolling with the ones, and after that, I never stepped out of that position. So it had been, like I said, it was a goal for me all along. So when I stepped in with the ones, I was kind of like, I'm here now, and I'm not going to give it up. So, I felt like I could keep that spot.
How do you feel like your progress is going so far? A handful of games under your belt so far.
I think I'm improving every day. I came out having never played a college football game. Now 5 games in, the game's kind of slowed down a little bit. I know what I'm going to see. So I think I've improved a lot since 5 weeks ago.
Has there been anybody on the line, maybe James Hurst, anybody else who's kind of helped you through that process through training camp, through being a starter, preparing for games?
Yeah, James Hurst is probably the smartest football IQ I've ever been around. So, he's always in the film room. He's always helping out the young guys. So he's been huge helping me as far as, schematically, being able to recognize blitzes, get the playbook down. That's been huge for me.